Hey, what's up guys? Houston here. And for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my faithful patrons, double salute. Now, the question of the day, someone asked, Houston, is it possible to get the Chase Business credit card without having all the necessary net 30s, agent of the company, and those things? And I tell you, absolutely. Yes, you still can get the Chase Business credit card. As a matter of fact, you can get the Chase Business credit card without having a Chase account. You can be an LLC, a sole proprietor. You don't need a DUNS number. You don't need a Paydex score. So the thing about it in terms of trying to get a Chase Business credit card with just your EIN, I'm going to break that down so you can actually understand how that actually works. Okay? But as a brand new business, a brand new startup, absolutely, you still can get the Chase Business credit card. However, on that side is going to be heavily focused on your personal credit. So what I've designed is a 3-step system that you can actually use to be able to help you qualify for a Chase Business credit card with just your EIN. Okay? Now, understanding that in order to qualify for a Chase Business credit card, they want your credit score to be at least a 680. Now, some people have been blessed to get the Chase Business credit card with a credit score lower than that. Alright? So we're not going to go into that. But just keep in mind, it's not always about the credit score. Alright? And I think for a lot of people, they think, oh, if I just had good credit. No. It doesn't always focus on the credit score. Alright? Now, understanding that they do a hard pull, okay? And more than likely, they'll probably pull your Experian. So they'll pull your Experian personal file, and by them pulling your Experian personal file, they might pull your FICO 8. So if you're an individual that have a low credit score, okay, and FICO 8 is a little more daunting on your personal credit than FICO 9. FICO 9 gives you more flexibility. Most of your credit unions, they have focused more on the FICO 9 score, and on the banks with like Chase, Bank of America and stuff, they still focus on the FICO 8. They focus on the FICO 8 new bank card. Okay, they focus on the FICO 8 bank card. So what that means, whenever you opening up a new account, that's what they're going to pull. All right. Now, understanding that, here's the thing about it. First off, start with number 1 here. It's setting up the corp. Now, I know a lot of you all, well, I thought I don't need a corporation. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can be a sole proprietor. So that's fine. But if I were you and I was trying to get the maximum amount of money from Chase Business credit cards, I would actually operate as an actual business, okay, to give me more leverage. All right. So once you set up the corporation, and if you having problems with understanding how to set up the corporation the proper way, or which state you should be setting up your corporation in, click the link below and set up a consultation with 3-way funding. But number 2 is set up the business, bank, and personal account. Okay. Now, the reason that I'm saying this is because of internal scoring. Internal scoring is starting to become a bigger and bigger factor with a lot of financial institutions. So say that you don't have the best FICO score, but you have a good long relationship with that financial institution. Okay? That's the reason I tell you this. But if I'm trying to go after Chase Business credit cards, you probably want to open up a Chase Business bank account. And you probably want to open up a Chase personal account, again, for internal scoring, and start making deposits into your business bank account. Alright? We're going to talk about net 30s, but there's certain net 30s you want to go after. Now, understanding about Chase on the business side. Here's something that you need to understand about Chase. Alright? Chase, they report to Experian, Equifax, Small Business Financial Exchange, right? So that's who they report to. So now you know on the business side who they report to. I would think the smartest thing that I would do as an individual, okay, if I'm trying to build a relationship with them, I may want to get a few net 30s. Now, the net 30s that I may want to get is NAV. You have to get their business boost, or their business loan builder. Okay, and I'll put a link below so you can check it out or whatever. But they also give you your Experian personal credit score as well, right? So understanding that. But here's the thing about it. They report to Equifax, Experian, and D and B. All right. So that's NAV. Now, the next net 30 that you possibly want to get is WISE business plan. Now you said, why would I want a business plan? It's not necessarily you have to have a business plan, but if you as an individual trying to raise money for like a franchise, or you trying to buy out a business or whatever, and you trying to get that money from SBA, you need a business plan. Now, there's other people out there that can write amazing business plan, but the difference between their business plan more likely and this business plan is who they report to. Now, you don't necessarily have to just get their business plan. They offer other products as well, okay, that report. So, they report to Experian, Equifax, D, and B. Now remember, I just told you that you don't need a Dun & Bradstreet number in order to get a business credit card from Chase. You don't need that, okay? So don't worry about that. But I'm going to tell you some of the easiest Chase business credit cards to get. So just bear with me, all right? So once you have the this here, some of these accounts, some of these accounts that I might share with you, they may have an annual fee of about $79 to $99. Like I think Shirtsy, okay? And Shirtsy, they report Experian, Equifax, Credit Safe. Shirtsy report to a lot of them. Okay, but the main thing, as you can see, you're starting to build up your Experian file, right? Which is very good. Now, the other one that net 30 that you want to have, and you probably noticed I haven't mentioned Uline, Seedner, Granger, right? One of them I will mention is Quill. Okay, and the reason that I would mention Quill is not only because they report to the Experian and DMB. The thing about it, they have a component in their system that if you're needing to bootstrap and you need money to actually help you with your business for a little advertisement or something like that, then Quill has a component in it. If you have questions about the different types of net 30s or whatever, or about your business credit score, you can click the link below and set up a consultation for that. Alright, now here's something that you do need to understand. Alright, let's go to step 2. This is very important. Well, this is step 1, this is step 2. But step 3, the things that Chase is really looking for, okay? Even if you have challenging credit. If you have a low debt to income ratio, okay? You have regular deposits, okay? And if you have steady income, all right? So in your business bank account, this is the reason why I continue to tell you to make deposits into your business bank account. All right, so even if you work in a job, you can actually loan money from your paycheck and put it into your business bank account because you're building up equity in the business like that. All right, because you're actually loaning capital to the business. So this will help you. So you do need to understand that. Now, again, if you have a credit score that's less than a 680 and you're trying to get the Chase Business credit card, this is some things that I would encourage you to do. Okay? If you want to increase credit score, okay, if you're paying rent, you wouldn't want to use companies like Boom Pay and Rental Karma. Then, if you're paying subscriptions and you're paying utility bills, then you may want to look at Grow Credit. Now, you have also Experian Boost. Since they're more likely going to pull from Experian, then why not sign up for Experian Boost? Even though they don't give you a whole lot of points, at least they're giving you some points, right? So you want to sign up for Experian Boost. You have the extra debit credit card app. It's an app on your phone that you download. You hook your bank account up to it, and all your debit card transactions, they report those transactions to the credit bureaus. All right, so that's something that you really need to know. Also, you can add AUs. Now, here's the thing about it. AUs on FICO 8, they won't count, but on FICO 9, they will count. So again, where people were saying, hey, AUs don't work, that's not the case. It's just in terms of which financial institution is pulling which FICO score. All right, so if they're pulling your FICO 8, then in terms of your AUs, it's not going to influence the number. But if they was pulling your FICO 9, then the AUs help you. Another thing you can do is remove inquiries. And I hope that I'm explaining this to where you're comfortable with it. If I'm doing a good job, guys, would you give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment and stuff like that. But again, now, understanding that when you're trying to apply for the Chase card, they are going to pull your personal credit. They are going to do a hard pull on your personal credit. However, what happens is that once you get the card, everything reports on the business side. Okay? Now, in terms of just looking at the EIN, in order for you to use just your EIN only, then you need to have at least 4 to 5 trade lines reporting, okay, on your Experian file. So that's the reason I would say, to be able to have a better chance of being approved with just your EIN number, you more likely want to open up a bank account, business bank account with Chase, and then use these net 30s. And the way that I would actually purchase these net 30s, I would purchase them through my business bank account. Okay, so that actually is an expense as well for a tax write-off. All right, so this is Houston with three-way funding. I hope that this video helps you understand that it is possible for you to only use your EIN number to get a Chase Business credit card. Now, some of the Chase Business credit cards, as I was saying, you have the Chase Cash, Business Cash, excuse me. You have the Chase Premier, excuse me, the Chase Premier, yeah. And you have the Chase Business Inc., excuse me. These are your Inc. cards, your Chase Business Inc. cards. So, preferred. So, if I was a new business and I was just starting up and I have at least a 680 credit score, then I would probably go for one of these type of cards. Alright, most people have success with the Chase Preferred, but either of these here cards are the low-hanging fruit that make it much easier for you to be approved for. Okay, and yes, Chase does check your check system as well. Alright, so just keep that in mind, because I know somebody said, well, I'm in check system or whatever. But here's the thing about it. Again, if you want the easier cards, now Chase does have some partnered cards, which is with Southwest. Okay, they have a Southwest, and they have the Southwest card, as well as the what is that? I think it's the Hyatt. Excuse me, the Southwest and the Hyatt. Those are the partner cards. So my thing is, I would try to get one of these here business cards first, and then get the other one. Now, here's the thing about it, in terms of reporting this stuff, that I forgot to mention to you guys about this Chase card, okay? A lot of times you don't get the instant approval. It may be 7 to 10 days, okay? So in that 7 to 10 days, what they're going to be looking for, again, is check systems, deposits, those type of things, okay? So where you may think that, oh, they're not going to give me the card. Sometimes if you don't get approved, okay, if you don't get approved for the cards, it's probably to your benefit to give them a call over the phone. That's the reason that I tell people is, if you have the ability, I would go inside the bank and apply for the business credit card if possible, okay? But if that's not possible, I will call somebody and get them on the phone to put in the application, even if they're just walking you through the application. Because again, by them having you on the phone, they're already verifying information. So there's no guessing to it. They already got all the information from you over the phone, or like I said, better in person. Alright, so this is Houston with Three-Way Funding. Again, for those of you that just found my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to subscribe, comment, and like. And for those of you that's always supporting me, salute.